My son just turned 13, and I thought I was going to get through his whole childhood without having a conflict about music. I was wrong. I guess it was naive of me to think this, but we have come to this place where he plays music that I just don't like. And I have a really broad interest in music, and I can find my way to liking almost anything. Almost anything. I was talking about that with him the other day, and I said, surely you play this music just to get on my nerves. I know that's why you play the same song over and over again. And he said, no, it's because I like it. And that assumption that I had made just fundamentally colored my interaction with him about this music. We're talking this month about the Four Agreements, the book by Don Miguel Ruiz. And the third agreement speaks exactly to this point. It's don't make assumptions. Because the assumption I made, I assumed was true. And we all do that. When we make assumptions, we assume that that's true about the situation and about the other person. So instead of doing that, ask for clarification. In my example, I could have asked, tell me, what is it that you like about this music? And do you enjoy listening to the same thing over and again? I could get curious about it and find it as a way of deepening the connection rather than creating a separation between us. And you see how these agreements string together, because not only was I making assumptions, which is the third agreement, don't make assumptions, but the second agreement is don't take things personally. And I was assuming that he was doing this to poke at me, which, kids are known to do that here and there, but that wasn't the case. So these agreements can really stack up on top of each other, and especially this one about making assumptions. So there's the flip side of making assumptions is also, if you're the one communicating, to be clear with your communications, to be clear about what's important to you, what you're trying to communicate. If you have a request, to ask for it directly. So this one in particular I love because it's really about this interpersonal connection, about how we relate to each other, which is a ripe area for learning. It's a ripe area for stumbling and tripping on each other. And there's so much opportunity to get better and to do better in that area. So try that on for this week. Don't make any assumptions, and just notice for yourself, where are you making assumptions and where might you be able to do that differently?